What are you doing rubbing all over me for some reason? Dog's rubbing all over me for some reason. Anyway, guys, Airmax 270 in the house. Look at this. This is just a quick unboxing. I've not tried on yet, but it's one of the coolest looking Nikes I've seen in a long time. Hey, puppy. So for once, we have a wide heel. Finally, not a narrow heel. This whole Airmax, this whole orange section all the way through here is soft, like Nike's Phylon. Although it's not exactly like it. It's different. It's almost like a dense foam, and then this is rock stiff. For some reason, this part here is rock solid, but it's the rubber. So I've not actually tried them on yet, but I will, and this is just part one of the video. What are you doing? What are you doing? Sit. Up. Puppy. I guess you wanted to be in the video for some reason. Alright. So guys, continuing with the video. I vowed never to get another Nike again because just the way that the heel the way that the heels were getting was so thin that I kept rolling my ankle. Now, I can't promise you that the same thing's not going to happen. I can't promise you that the same thing's not going to happen in this one, but by the looks of it, that's a no. Because right now I wore these instead of the Freedoms. So you can look at this. See the heels. This is just as wide as the Triumphs, if not almost equal or just as wide. So the only thing that we have here different is that I don't know how the front's gonna feel. If the front's gonna be as plush as the Triumph. The rear section hopefully is a little scuff there. I'm really trying to get a good exam of these shoes here, so you guys can really see what they look like. So this looks like yeah, this is the Duralon tread. This is the hard rubber right here. Hard rubber, Duralon. This feels just completely unique. I don't know if it doesn't feel like either one. I assume this would have to be like a crystallized rubber, honestly. Like I mean, that's what it feels like. You can kind of see through it, so this may be their version of like a crystallized rubber, I'm not sure. Anyways, going just simply by looks, they look like they should be a complete winner. But they're actually pretty light. The forefoot is not quite as flexible as maybe the Freedoms. Or these. These are pretty dang flexible, actually. And then, in the next video, I'm actually gonna tell you what I think about them, and hopefully they don't pop. Alright guys, till next time. Bye, say bye! Alright guys, the Nikes are on. I'm gonna walk by the camera so you can see that they actually completely compress. I'm not gonna do anything slow-mo or fancy, but you'll get the gist of it. This one makes a little noise, like a little squeak. So these are legit, guys, as far as really, I mean, when you walk, the bubble is just so massive. Like, I don't know what it's like to run in these. Like I said, I'm not sure about keeping them, but it sort of makes me want to keep them now. So here they are on. There's absolutely nothing wrong with the heel unit, other than I think this rubber on this particular shoe over here, there's a little squeak. Nikes are known for squeaking, which it doesn't really bother me. But they're wider than most Nikes up front, although they could still be a little wider. I would say maybe 2 millimeters would have been perfect. That's really the only thing I can think. Whereas you can see, I have little feet, and you can see my foot bulging out over here a little bit. This side's fine, but the way that the shoe's built is both shoes, my foot is literally like right here. Don't mind the toe, but you can see it's not necessarily the bottom, it's more the upper. Bottom is on point. I think, let's say if they redesign these somehow, well, as long as the shoe is supportive enough to where your foot isn't ripping out. I had a shoe back in the day where in 2 weeks my foot started coming out of the shoe, and they were like $110 shoe back then. They were called the Air Stabilities or Air Stabs. Had the worst upper of all time on any Nike shoe I've ever worn. They were literally garbage in a month, which was just terrible. But these feel pretty good, very breathable. They have basically the Nike sock liner. It's basically just there's no real tongue. It's just your foot goes in. It's a little hard to get your foot into, I will admit, but once it's in, it feels very, very secure, and walking in it is not a disappointment, to say the least. You don't even need the freaking Airmax with this thing. This is a whole new level here. This heel unit here just brings me back to some of the 90s Air that they used to have, where they just put the biggest thing they could on the back, but they didn't have cool bottoms like this back then. Especially this. The way that this is soft here is very interesting. This whole Airmax section that's soft, you want to play with it. It just makes you want to like touch it. It's like, I don't even know how to explain it. I mean, the first thing that comes into my mind is like soft candy. Like, I want to chew it. It sounds so goofy, but that's the first thing that comes in my mind. There's a big dip here. The only issue I can see with time is maybe once this wears out, if you start wearing this off, and then the shoe will probably be garbage by then. But I tend to think of this shoe honestly as a casual shoe and not really a running shoe. If you actually run with this shoe and you wear this off, you're probably gonna wear through this Air unit, and then it's gonna be garbage. It'll be long probably before this even wears out if you wear this off. But only time will tell. If I actually start running in these, we'll see. Maybe I will. Maybe I won't like running in these. It's hard to say. Like, I like running in the Freedoms. I like running in the Triumphs. More tests to come, guys. More tests to come. Till next time. Peace out. Look at that beautiful air unit, though. Holy crap, it's huge. Peace out.